last night must have been quite.
Well, it was this morning. It was when the real rain came down. It was like 5, 6 o'clock this morning. That was when it was really, and the wind was down here as well. You know, you could hear it howling. I was surprised on the way up. Right, the roads were drying out, and up there now the takeoff is dry.
Yeah, they were saying it was muddy or something.
No, it wasn't muddy at all. Right, it was dry. Right, in fact, lovely takeoff. It's just facing the wrong way. It's right next to the VIP section.
I'm coming. Dead cow.
And so, yeah, that's quite funny. And it's on the point of inflating. You know, when you put a dead cow in the sun for a certain amount of time, they tend to inflate. Yeah, they get bigger and bigger because of the stomach gases are not escaping or whatever. And, at some point, it's going to go pop, and it's going to smell a little bit ripe about then. Yeah, it's,
just about then.
Yeah, and then
until that point, it'll be all right.
Then there'll be lots of vultures, but the vultures have got their eye on it. They're looking down there, right? And even the dogs are getting closer and thinking. But the crows have already pecked his eyes out.
So that's the update from Billing this morning.
That's the update from Billing this morning. It's blown out. And it's a scene of devastation on top. They don't give any more milk or whatever. They take them for a walk up the mountain. Right? And then while the cow is chewing the grass, they run off. And the cow is like, wait, where's everybody gone?
I'll be back tomorrow.
So you've got a couple of cows up there, you know, and that's what happens. And rather than having to dispose of the cow, right, down here, take it up the mountain. It's vulture food.
It's part of the leopard conservation.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you say that again?
Feed the dogs and the vultures.
I don't want to say anything about the cow on the media.
No, exactly.
Right.
Especially now.
But I seen a couple of photographers up there. Now they're standing round the signs where it says Manal bird. Yeah, right. With their cameras. I'm not sure if they're going to catch the Manal.
I doubt it.
Yeah, the sign is in the wrong place for the start.
Yeah,
right.
valley.
It should be about.
Wrong valley.
Yeah, it should be over a little bit. Yeah. But they're like, Manal birds, where is it? Around here somewhere. Where's the sign?
For the hang gliders.
Yeah, but hang gliders can take off in 40-kilometre winds, no problem. It was not a problem for them. But the biggest problem is holding the glider down in the first place. So they'll have to have like 4 people holding the wing so it doesn't take off before the pilot is ready. Yeah, because this is what happens. And but they haven't taken off, which means they're worried about the gusts. What's that? Oh, lemon. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, so they're worried about the gusts, and the gusts were like, it was getting really, really quite strong. Something was lifting off all the time. You couldn't.
So strong winds this morning.
Yeah, and like you said, it's dangerous. Things are flying through the air, or were flying through the air. And they weren't paragliders. They're things that shouldn't normally fly. Yeah, we're taking off.
Corrugated cardboard is not really corrugated iron. It's not really your.
And like all the little signs they put up on the flags,
friend.
They're not there anymore. And it's funny, right? This is what I noticed, right? All the flags are still flying, except for one. No, it's not the Indian one.
Pakistani flag.
No, it's not the Pakistani
flag.
It's the Israeli flag.
Why couldn't it have been the Pakistani flag?
The Israeli flag, right, is on the floor in the mud.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, it had nothing to do with me. All the flags were flying. All right, they might have lost their little labels, but the Israeli flag was on the floor in the mud.
Good.
I'm not saying anything more about that. I just realised this is inside out. I thought that was strange, that scene being there. Yeah, okay.
So your horse thing and your vultures are coming closer.
When I saw it for the first time, it was amazing looking up in the air. Yeah, so then I saw the footage. Yeah, it's already shot. So I saw, wow, it looks amazing. It looks like a bird and it looks aerodynamic and all that. Yeah. And then I saw the next photograph of it being taken in this Jeep with. It looks like a rocket launcher jutting out of a truck,
Well, they've got it right in Australia. They've all got sort of all-terrain vehicles, like your Land Cruisers and your patrols and all of this sort of stuff, eh? And they've all got to put a rack right on the front of their car, right, to support these things.
In front.
Yeah. And the other problem is, like, you know, when you fly a hang glider, you know, you can fly it, right, for a long distance, but you have to land next to a road, right, because when you pack it up, right, there's no way you can, like, you know, you hitch your lift back, you know, you hitch your lift back to your takeoff, right, and you know, you can't say, oh, right, can I put my hang glider on the top, please? Like, you know, you can't. You've actually got to leave it where you land. You've got to leave the bloody thing there. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, you know, the cows come along and walk over it, and you know, I think it's a bit, you know, that's the beauty of paragliding. It's so portable, and it's getting more and more portable as we go on. I'm gradually upgrading my gear, right, to get lighter and lighter and lighter. Right, the next thing I want is a light glider, but to be able just to walk up to the mountain and just throw it out, you know, you can set yourself up in 5 minutes, you know, 10 minutes maximum, and then you're off. And so that's, you know, that's real freedom. Yeah, they will be protected. Yeah, and they'll have their own special sites where you're not allowed to go there. Do you know what I mean? Like for hang gliders only.
Look, one day.
Oh God, look, there's one. Yeah, they'll be like monal birds soon, won't they? And snow leopards. Oh God, if you could, right. I think there's. How many people have seen snow leopards? Not many. You know, I can count them on one hand. Yeah, you know, or people have seen them, and you know, there's that famous book, you know, where that guy was searching for them, and he never actually seen one or photographed it, but he's seen a tail or maybe a little part of it. Yeah, he got a lot of money for that. Yeah, that was like the wildlife highlight of the decade. And you don't see them here, but I've seen leopards.
Oh,
Yeah, you see leopards, and I've seen leopards on the road going up. But it wasn't a snow one. It was just a normal leopard. The snow one's got a really big, like, long tails. Yeah.
Lots of hair.
I suppose you could catch a proper leopard, bleach it a little bit, right, and then backcomb its tail, yeah, right, and hair dry it, yeah. Not done to make a bit of money. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I used to have a motor, I never used it. Yeah, a friend of mine, we bought a tandem motor. We thought, oh, let's go into business, everybody would love this. But when we started it up, we couldn't control the bloody thing, right? And it was really loud, right? And it's like, I'm not following that. You've got to have bloody big earbuds on, like, and stuff like that. And I think, oh, no, it's not. It takes away. I like the out of the air, you know, it's just you and the air, you and the elements, right? You know, it's like three-dimensional chess, right? You know, trying to find the right bit of lift or even the right bit of sink to be able to get down. You know, like yesterday was lovely. I sunk out lovely. It was really great. But then I didn't want to land because there was too many people on the floor. I'm like, oh God, who else is it? Oh no! Right? Oh, maybe I can land over there. Anyway, I did land in the middle of it all. And then the music started, everybody started clapping, and I'm like, oh, I'm the wind dummy. I'm the lowest of the low. You know, and the crowd parted, right, the red carpet up to the VIP area. Wind dummy.